Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Welcome, everybody, to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Ewert for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff for Allen. He started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. That was Asante Samuel Jr. there on the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Nix. Into the hands of Pitts. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's good for an Eagles first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Oh, now level, and it's loose. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
The Eagles inside the red zone for the first time. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. Out of the option, he's going to keep it going right. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Juju Brents with a stop. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I could promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Motioning him from the slot right. On 3rd down, here's Nix. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate, but here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Returning it from the 4. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Has him on the quick hitter. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. Back at the beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. Jackson, quick pass wide. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. For a Ravens first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Trying down the middle with Henry. And he's able to bring this one down to the 4-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up second and 2. Another run for Henry, and he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Quick pass, right side, complete. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Ravens looking for a score before halftime. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens earn the chance to tie it before halftime. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And look at this return. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Kicks from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he pays the price for the interception. Big hit brings it into that return.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.